Hi. So this video was supposed to be US Grand Prix Day 3. However, being the technological genius that I am, I messed with iCloud shared albums when I shouldn't have. And long story short, I lost all of the footage from like half of Day 2 onwards. I had already made my Day 2 vlog, so that's fine, go watch it if you haven't already. But pretty much every photo and video that I took on Day 3, gone. All of the concert videos that I took on Day 2, gone. With the exception of a few clips here and there. All of the footage that I took specifically for the vlog, talking to the camera and explaining what I was doing, gone. I still have all of my dad's photos and videos though, so I'm going to use that to try to walk you through basically what we did all day on Day 3. However, as much as I tried to actually vlog throughout the whole weekend, this one is going to be more voiceovers, just kind of explaining what was going on. But I did still want to make this video because I didn't want to leave the series or whatever unfinished. So enjoy whatever I managed to salvage of Day 3 of the United States Grand Prix. So this is actually what I'm kicking myself the most over losing. Day 1 we did the pit stop challenge, I did the gun, our fastest time was like 6 seconds, not great. Day 3 we went back and my dad did the gun and our time was like 4.6 something. But I do not have that video, all I have is this photo. If anyone wants to help me find this guy that did it with us, that'd be great because I airdropped him the videos, so now he has them and I don't. Next up we did our photo op at the podium, and the girl taking the photos was such a good hype woman. She did amazing. And I'm glad we were able to do multiple poses. Like, she didn't rush us at all. It wasn't like take one photo and then move on. She let us do pretty much as many poses as we wanted, really.
Y'all are the best, I can't.
Huge shout out to her because we saw her multiple times throughout the weekend and she was always so fun and energetic the entire time, which cannot be easy being out there in the sun all day.
Get it, yes.
Right after that, I took my photo with the trophy and we went to our seats to watch the driver's parade and took more photos while we were waiting for that to start. So first the trucks did a lap around the track without the drivers, then they went to go pick them up and came back around with the drivers. Freaking Lance and Fernando were completely turned around, not even paying attention to anyone. I'm not even entirely sure why, but I've been cheering for Haas so much the past few races. Then came the two Turn 19 legends, with George crashing into the barrier during qualifying and Lewis going into the gravel during the race. Then next was the Alpine team, and Pierre was totally rocking that cowboy hat. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Then, who is this? Oh! Leclerc! And Franco and Alex right behind me. I don't know who timed this or who was driving these trucks because there was some really weird delays in between some drivers. Next was the Papaya Boys, and after them everyone started chanting for Checo, even though him and Max were way behind Liam and Yuki. Okay, race time. Obviously first you got the formation lap, which was probably the slowest. They drove past our seats, so that was pretty cool to actually properly see the cars. I had actually recorded the start of the race from the bottom of the stand so that I could record them going into turn 1, but that was amongst the things that got deleted. Oh my god, wait, my dad recorded it too! Let's go! It's lights out and away we go! Honestly, one of my first thoughts when I found out that we would be able to see turn 1 from our seats was, great! If Lando gets pole position, we get to watch him lose it! And, well, yeah. And we also got to see Lewis go out into the gravel right in front of our stands. It was a cool thing to witness, but at the same time really sucks for the Mercedes team as a whole. And then of course we got to see the whole process of them lifting the car up and getting it out of the track.
You know, playing in traffic on the interstate. The safety cars holding on for dear life.
We left our seats to come over here because when the race ends, that is where you go onto the track to rush to the podium, and there's like no one here. so I'm hoping we'll be at least near the front. Brit, you should have learned from Eminem that just because you are near the front in line does not mean you will be anywhere near the front later on, but more on that in a bit. So we left our seats at lap 20, got there around lap 28, and this is pretty much where we watched the rest of the race. And watched is a strong word, because most of what we knew because of our MX radios. After the race, things got a little bit hectic. There was a huge crowd right there at the gate. We were shoulder to shoulder with everyone. Everyone kept shuffling forward, but then we had to shuffle backwards because the gate opened out. But then finally, after waiting in the sun, it was go time. We were booking it down that main straight. My dad was like, "Don't even bother turning around. I'm right behind you. You just go." I was running as fast as my little legs would carry me, but you know what? This energy did not last very long because I severely underestimated how long the stretch of track was.
Let's go!
I kept having to slow down and then speed back up again, and by the time we actually got to the podium, there was already a whole crowd at the fence, because there were actually two access points, one where we went to turn 1, and then another one right in front of our seats at turn 19, but turns 19 and 20 are freaking long, so we figured we would have to run less if we went from here. But you know what? Dang if it wasn't totally worth it, because this was such a cool thing to experience in person. So after the podium celebration, we didn't leave right away. We got closer to the fence, and because this is Texas, Checo had so many fans there, and we all stuck around, chanting for him, singing for him, waiting for him to come back out and say hi. There's honestly something so special to me about being in a place surrounded by people that are fans of the same thing. It's one of the best feelings ever. I saw afterwards on the Red Bull Instagram that he did actually come out and say hi, but I didn't see him, my dad didn't see him, but he got him on video somehow, but I couldn't find that video. Sticking around afterwards was totally worth it, because once some people started to leave, we got right up to the fence and got to see the cars from closer than ever. And not to mention, now I can say I climbed the fence at a Formula 1 race. And that my dad and I both signed the freaking finish line. Are you kidding? Then right after that, we turned around and realized the Guardians of the Track were kicking us off.
We were here! We were here! Right here!
As we were walking off, I got the idea for a special kind of souvenir from the track. You saw it in the intro behind me, that's right, we ripped off part of the Salesforce sign. We took a bunch of pictures on our way off the track, including where George hit the wall during qualifying, which they literally just zip-tied together. And obviously I couldn't pass up the opportunity to take home some official Formula 1 gravel from the spot right where Lewis was beached. After that, we went to the driver's selfie booth to get pictures with Max and Checo. I got a picture with Cardboard Oscar and real Oscar's helmet, said one final farewell to Cowboy Rick, and just like that, race weekend was over. Goodbye, COTA. And there you go, there's pretty much everything we did at Circuit of the Americas, US Grand Prix 2024.